Belt Conference. Sun Belt with Dashawn Smith, Ty Cockfield. Got to see these guys work a little bit yesterday. Zach Cuthbertson and Roderick Sykes. That's the Sun Belt. The MAAC, meantime, repped by Ricky McGill, Jonathan Kasibabu, Devontae Turner, and Marvin Porche. Yeah, there's a nice drive by Ty Cockfield. I was talking to him in practice yesterday, and it just happened to be after they finished up a scrimmage, and he was sucking wind. And I said, "You all right?" He says, "Yeah, man, but this game is a totally different beast."
It is no joke. And Ty Cockfield, one of the elite scorers in college basketball, 22 games with 20 or more points. That led everyone in college basketball. An elite scoring guard, and right there on the first possession showed you the ability to get in the paint and finish at 6 foot.
And they got elite scorers all over this Sun Belt Conference team. Their lowest score in terms of points per game is Sykes at 12 points per game, but Cuthbertson 18 a night, Cockfield, as you mentioned, 22 a night, and Dashawn Smith 21 a night.
And Roderick Sykes, the guy that had 25 at Auburn.
There you go.
Last I checked, Auburn is still playing basketball in the tournament that matters.
There you go. So you got guys that can straight up get buckets out here. Not as potent offensively, at least on paper, is the MAAC. But I think you've learned by now through, I guess, 13 games, 14 games. I don't know how many we've had in the books today. But you kind of got a better feel of how this thing goes down.
I will say with the MAAC, they have a guy in Ricky McGill that's done something that's so impressive, and that's his Iona teams won 4 consecutive conference tournaments to go to the NCAAs. And you think about the pressure to win those conference tournaments, so high.
Yeah, no doubt about that.
Incredible career for Ricky McGill, 2-time All-Conference, a big-time player for Tim Cluess.
Yeah, they ended up drawing North Carolina in the Midwest region. They led by 5 points at halftime.
That pace is perfect for them. They love to get up and down. They love to run, play fast. You allow them to do that. You allow them to stay in the game. Tim Cluess' teams always can score.
Yeah, Porche, he was able to knock down the free throw. We got a 3-1 game, y'all. McGill.
And he heard me talking about him.
Bottoms.
Ricky McGill getting it going.
He splashes that one from long range, evens things up at 3 apiece. On deck, a lot of you guys have been anticipating seeing the Big Ten and Ethan Happ. I'll be following this game against the Ivy League. Long shot.
The bounce there.
And that hang time.
Devontae Turner showing off the springs.
That's some extra lift in that throw. Oh, Porche showing the touch from outside.
Seeing the importance of transition right there. You can find open shots. Marvin Porche just kind of leaking in, making himself available.
Cockfield, he's mic'd up, by the way.
There's a transition bucket again. Marvin Porche feasting against this Sun Belt team in transition.
Feeling it so far. Cuthbertson D'd up. Turns it over to the boys in blue. So
they're down 3-0. Said the boys in blue now on a 7-0 run.
Tell you, MAAC in front, 7-3, 7:44 on the game clock. Again, the first 21 wins it. Kasibabu hands it off, sets the screen. Porche looking for another one.
Well, I like that action. A little 2-man game with Kasibabu.
I'd run that
Big
again.
fella losing his balance right there. Maybe tweaked an ankle.
Or wanted to blame a bad miss on a
or an injury to make up for missing a one-foot shot. We're not sure.
Not that I've ever done that before or anything.
I think everybody's been there. Huh?
But hey, my ankle, man.
Tweaked an ankle.
I missed that layup.
Call him like you see him.
Hey, you know, the only way I know how to do it. Cuthbertson.
Man, that's a tough shot.
Oh, man, really tough. He didn't even create any distance on that step back.
Kind of a heave there from Zach Cuthbertson. Guy that averaged 18 and 8 on the season. Second team All Sun Belt selection. We got a lot of guys in this tournament that made All League. Impressive.
Yeah.
Over 100 guys. 100 All League players.
Certainly.
Not something that's easy to do.
Cream of the crop. There was no issue finding players to participate this year.
Well, I think having last year's success in this tournament, and seeing the fun that kids had and the way it was televised,
absolutely,
just a great event, and it's gotten even better this year.
Yeah, makes you want to be a part of it. We stepped our game up. Obviously, an outstanding venue this year, and double the prize money in the championship game. If you can't get up to play for $100 grand,
then I got to question your pulse.
Hey, really, seriously though, 9-4 game. Catch, shoot.
Ooh, right off that free throw. A lot of teams running set plays off free throws. You can get open shots. The defense not ready.
Cockfield quickly to Smith, and Smith missed the crib. I know coaches were really impressed with Deshaun in practice yesterday.
Missed opportunities, missed layups.
Cockfield got to hit the cribs. Otherwise, you will be made to pay. Two is cashed in to make it a 12-4 game. Smith, no go. Somebody better get on that man.
Boy, he gets some serious elevation on his jump shot. He gets some great rise. Devontae Turner
feeling it.
Getting it done.
There's a shoe on the court. I don't know who that belongs to.
Rodder Sykes' shoe. I don't know why he's not putting it back on right now. Now he is.
There we go. Okay, so he's got his kick back on.
MAAC is not messing around.
He just slid his foot back. He didn't even tie it up tighter.
He is wearing low tops. Yeah. They do tend to come off, but
I could never hoop in lows. I was always worried.
If you're gonna do it, you got to get taped.
Yeah.
I just think you are so susceptible to rolling your ankle right now.
But as I look around, Robbie,
all the guys in lows.
I think every single guy out here for the most part.
It's definitely the style of today's game.
It is the style now. I guess it accentuates the calf muscles. Maybe
it does bring that out. You're right.
It's an aesthetic thing. I don't know. 16-4. That don't look too pretty for the Sun Belt.
Finally, Sun Belt getting a bucket, breaking a 16-1 run.
That's just Turner. He left something there, partner. And then no D.
Zach Cuthbertson is not bashful getting him up. If he's got any type of daylight, he is going to let that thing fly.
Yeah, it's the contested
better get
shot.
on him. There it is.
There you go. Back to back.
Isn't it amazing how it can be 16-4, and then just like that, right back in the game, Zach Cuthbertson doing a little bit of everything. Takes his rock, lets it fly.
Bang, bang.
Showing off the package right there. The second team all Sun Belt selection.
So back-to-back double dips. And meantime, it's Turner drawing the foul. So the St. Peter's Peacock will step up to the stripe. Averaged 16.5 points a game this year. 3 boards at his size. 2.5 assists. Led his team in scoring 22 out of 30 games this season. Scored in double figures in all but 5 of them. He's a bucket. And he's going to connect on both free throws. 18-9 game. Cockfield cocks back and fires.
This is going up. You better get a hand out because he is putting this thing up. Good D.
Yeah. Go to the cup. Only 3 left on the shot clock. Smith. Oh, he puts his head down. He gets to the rack.
They got a mismatch down
he's
low.
in trouble now.
Look at how he got pushed off the block. Now some boo-boo needs to
call
seal
in the reinforcements.
Oh, man.
Oh, but a late foul. That'll put the big fella on the line. Kasibabu. Standing 6'8". Good for 10 and 7 points and rebounds this year, that is. Not good at the strikes. Should mention also MAAC Defensive Player of the Year. 8-point game. Just over 4 minutes to play. Cockfield. I like it. He's got that herky-jerky to him.
That ability to step back, get space from the defender.
Yeah, he just got one in the eye socket right there.
We've seen the Sun Belt make a nice little run, but you got to think, Kyle, it's a little bit too little too late.
Yeah,
MAAC been a little bit too good here to start the game. They got that run, and Kind of buried the Sun Belt early.
Yeah. Oh, man, it's a wrap.